Hello everyone, my name is Cam Bergeron and I'm an exercise physiologist. Today I'm going to be bringing you through a class that I developed called Tai Yo Ba. What we do here is a little bit of balance, coordination, flexibility, mobility, and posture. So make sure you sit up nice and tall the entire time. The only equipment you need for today is just a stationary, sturdy, no-armed chair. Now if you have a chair with arms, you can definitely still do the class, but it's preferred to have a chair with no arms. I just have a simple folding chair here. Now, I always like to start off by saying, if anything causes you any pain, discomfort, you have an injury you need to work around that injury, self-modify, and just don't do anything that causes you any pain. So with that being said, let's have everybody chest up, shoulders back, not touching your backrest. You're gonna start off with your hands right on your knees. Now from there, breathe out, come on up like a Y, and then breathe in, bring it back down. Breathe out, come on up like a Y, breathe in, and back down. So doing your best not to arch your back as you go. So showing you from the side view, you want to look just like this. You do not want to be doing this. Make sure you just stay up nice and tall, nice outward breath each time you pick them up, and then breathe in as you come back down. We still have about 3 more left. And last one. All right, so now from there, arms right by your sides, and then just breathe out and collapse. Breathe in, chest up, shoulders back. Really exaggerate your upward motion, and then breathe out and collapse. Breathe in, chest up, shoulders back. Just make sure you're not throwing yourself down. You want to controllably collapse and then come up tall and really exaggerate your motion. If you give a little arch of the back in your upward position, that is completely fine. We have 3 more coming up. Just a really good way to work the posture and postural muscles. And let's finish up right here. All right, so now from there, scoot on backwards into your backrest, chest up, shoulders back. Now what I want you to do from there is take your belly button and push it backwards into that chair, flattening your lower back into that chair, and then release. So breathe out, pelvic tilt, trying to flatten your lower back, and then release. Just make sure as you pelvic tilt, you're not drawing your chest forwards. Keep chest up, shoulders back, and just trying to get the best tilt that you can with each one. Breathing out as you tilt, breathe in as you release. If you're not exactly getting the tilt, don't worry about it, just keep trying. It is a little funky motion. You may feel as if your hips want to rotate forwards and away, and that's good. We have 2 more. And very nice. Okay, so now let's scoot you forward just a little bit away from your backrest to make room for your elbows. We're going to go hands together, elbows by your sides. Make sure you're not slumped forwards. Now, with those shoulders being back, what I want you to do is rotate, keeping the elbows right by your sides and keeping roughly about 90 degrees in those elbows. So make sure you are up nice and tall, because I'm actually going to show you why it is so important to be tall during any type of shoulder activity. So just analyze your shoulders right now, see what this motion feels like, because after this next one, what I want you to do now is round. So round out a little bit, curl forwards. Now try to do the same exact motion. You're gonna notice you get a little straining sensation around those shoulders, and your range of motion just is not there. It's a lot less. Now, bring it out and hold it. Now, sit back up tall. You're gonna notice the strain goes away and the arms actually just go backwards more. And then, bring it back in, drop those arms down. So that's why I wanted to show you in this first class why it's so important about posture and what posture does to your shoulders. It keeps the alignment within those shoulders where it's supposed to be. So now from there, chest up, arms out. We're just going to breathe out, bring them in, bring your hands right to your armpits. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades behind you and then come back forwards. So it's breathe out and breathe in, trying to get the best pinch of those shoulder blades behind you as you can. And just stay up nice and tall. Don't let yourself round forwards or arch backwards during your motion. We have 4 more. And last one. Okay, and drop those arms down. So now from there, we're gonna go for sit to stands. Now I'm a little picky on my sit to stands. So toes are straight, feet are flat at whatever distance apart you like. I'm not picky with that in this scenario. Now, chest up, focus straight in front of you on a non-moving point. Breathe out, stand up, squeeze the butt as you stand up, very important, and then release, and then sit back down. If you bring your arms out forwards, that does make it a little bit easier. And then go right into the next one. Breathe out, come on up, squeeze the butt, release, bring it back down. Make sure your knees are not diving in together as you come up. And they're definitely going to want to dive in as you go down, but make sure you keep those knees nice and parallel. Also, you don't want to be doing this and rounding up and then just dropping your chest and rounding down. Stay up as tall as possible. Those arms help. And then if you don't want to use the arms, just let them flow however they want. After a few of them, you want to look at your toes, make sure they're not pointed out to the sides. They should be nice and straight. We have 3 more. If you need to take a break, take a break. Hop back in whenever you're ready. That goes for any exercise in this class. And our last one's coming up. Make sure to still breathe out and squeeze the glutes. All right, very nice work. So now from there, cross your arms, chest up, pivot, and come back up tall. Ooh. And now we will go into opposite arms, crossing over, chest up. Now from here, what you're going to do is breathe out and pivot forwards at your hips. Breathe in, come up tall. So it's breathe out using your hips, not your back. Breathe in, come up tall. So from the side view, it looks just like this. So pivot as far forwards as you can without doing this. So no rounding forwards and back, just like this. You want to keep yourself up tall. The second you feel your upper back start to round forwards, then just come backwards. That's already far enough. 2 more. We do a lot of pivoting from the hips, so I wanted to introduce this right away. And very nice. So now come on out of that. Bring yourself all the way back in your chair. Chest up, shoulders back. Now extend out your left leg, pivoting at the hips. Reach to it with your right hand. Drop it down. Alternate sides. So it's opposite arm to opposite leg, making sure you're not doing this. So it doesn't matter how far you reach, but you should not be rounding. Just keep that chest up and pivot. You're gonna get a very nice stretch behind the extended leg. And just take it nice and easy, breathing out with each one. Just 2 more of each. And very nice. So from there, let's have y'all scoot forward a little bit. Toes straight, feet flat, chest up. Breathe out, stand up. And now come behind your chair. We are gonna do a little bit of balancing today. Now, number 1 rule when it comes to chair is chair safety. So always make sure you push straight down into your chair. You never want to pull it back to you, and you do not want to push it forwards. You want that chair to stay nice and perfect. So you're staying right behind your chair like so. What I'm going to do is go sideways so y'all can see a little better. What I'd like you to do from here is bring your left foot in front of your right foot, heel to toe. Now, bend both of your knees, center your weight so each foot has even pressure. Abs tight, chest up, shoulders back. Now look in front of you at a non-moving point and just focus, holding on to that chair as little or as much as you need. So if you get comfortable, let some fingers off. You can let a hand off, maybe just multiple fingers on each side, or if you're very comfortable and you want to let both hands off, you can, but maybe keep them close by in case you need to tap and stabilize. But you should not be here rounded into your chair. You want to be up nice and tall. Posture is huge. So we have about 10 more seconds. Keep fighting. Keep breathing. Never hold your breath during balance activities. 4, 3, 2, and step on out. So right from there, we're just going to switch sides. Now bring your right foot in front of your left. Hold on to your chair to get yourself there. Make sure both feet are in line. Now, even pressure onto both feet. Bend those knees a little bit. Abs tight, chest up, shoulders back. Same rule, keep looking forward at your non-moving point. This point can be a windowsill, a doorknob, really anything that's not moving. I would suggest during your balance activities, don't look at me because I will most likely be moving, talking, and that will throw you off. So just keep focusing, letting some fingers go if you can. We have about 12 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and step on out. All right, so now from there, you are all going to stay just like so, but I'm going to go sideways again. Now from here, keeping a little bend in your right knee. Whenever you do a standing activity, you never want to have the legs locked out backwards. They can be pretty straight, but your knees should not lock back. So from here, right foot is flat, right foot is straight. Bend your left heel towards your butt. Now, squeeze your butt, belly button in, chest up, shoulders back. Focus in front of you on that non-moving point. Keep breathing naturally and just balance, using as little or as many fingers and hands as you need. And hold. If you get a cramping sensation in your left hamstring, what you're going to do, and if you do not get it, just stay balancing. What you're going to do is if it cramps, just stop, extend it out, pivot forwards, let it stretch for a second, and then come back in. Sometimes if you have tight hamstrings, they'll cramp up during this type of exercise. We have 10 seconds, keep balancing. And come on out. All right, sometimes you need to shake out the legs. If you're feeling a little crampy, you can just shake them out. Now, I'm going to switch sides just so you can see the working side. Now, a little bend in your left knee this time. Left foot is flat and facing straight. Right leg bends, heel to butt. Squeeze the butt, belly button in, chest up, shoulders back. No rounding forwards like this. And just focus in front of you on that non-moving point. If you get comfortable, let some fingers off. And remember, if your hamstring cramps, then just stop, extend it out, pivot forwards, and then come back in when you're ready. 15 seconds. If there's ever anything that you need to stop before we are done, just stop, take a break, come back in. Don't force any exercise upon yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, and very nice. Come on out of that. Bring that leg down. We're just going to do one more balance activity before we have a seat. Now, you can bring that chair. Right now, it is right in front of you. What you're going to do now is bring that chair to the left side of your body. What we're going to do here is a little bend in your left knee, left foot flat, chest up, right leg is going straight forwards. Right toes are up. Now squeeze the left butt, belly button in, chest up, shoulders back, and focus in front of you on that non-moving point. Same thing with that chair. You can use that whole left hand. You can let some fingers off, all up to you. You should not be a statue though with any of these. If you're a statue, then let some fingers off. But if you're too wobbly, too sketchy, put some fingers back on. But keep focusing. We have 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and drop it down. All right, if this leg's feeling funky, just shake it out real quick and switch. So take your chair and bring it to the right side of your body, or if you're just moving your body, you could move it. Either way works as long as the chair is to the right hip. Now, right foot is flat, right toes are straight, left leg goes straight out. Squeeze the right butt, belly button in, chest up, shoulders back, and focus in front of you on that non-moving point. And just keep breathing naturally, focus, and hang. If you're comfortable, let some fingers off. "15 seconds, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and very nice. Drop down off of that, give them a little shake out if you need, and then you can come on down and have a seat back in your chair. But when you go to sit down, don't just come down, use your hand and sit down like this. What I want you to do is come to the front of your chair, toes straight, feet flat, chest up, look straight ahead, and decel down without using your hands. That's very important. The more you can do that, sit and stand without using your hands and without looking down and rotating to help yourself get there, just go to the front of the chair and decel down. The more you can do that on a daily basis, the better your mobility is going to get practicing daily like that. Now, bring your hands up right at armpit level. What I want you to do from here is take your right hand and punch to the left, rotating your palm down, rotating your body towards the left. Bring it back, retracting that arm, rotating back to your neutral grip, how we started, and then left hand punches to the right, rotating palm down, bringing it back. So you can breathe out as you punch, breathe in as you bring it back. Your head follows the moving hand from side to side. Just make sure as you punch, you're not overreaching and rounding like this. You want to keep chest up tall. You can rotate to the side, but you should not be rounding. We have 3 more in each. Stay up nice and tall. Last one. And all right, so drop those arms down. Now, what I'd like from there is a wide stance at the knee and the feet. At the knees and the feet. Chest up, pivot forwards at those hips. Now, start off with just your hands together. What we're going to do here is completely relax the right shoulder. So, let your right arm just drop. Now, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, nice deep breaths. Your right hand should never touch the floor. You want to just, in a sense, let your arm fall out of its socket. So just breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, letting this right arm completely relax. If you're letting it completely relax, you may get stretching, or you should get stretching in your arm, shoulder, or even into that upper back. If you don't get it yet, that's okay, but just keep trying to fully relax. Breathe deeply in through your nose, out through your mouth. We have about 5 more seconds. Now stay in your position here, letting this right arm limp, using your shoulder, not your elbow. Make big, slow circles in between your knees and feet. So you're still not trying to hold that shoulder up in place, you're just letting it fall. You're completely relaxing the shoulder, but you're also just making nice, big, easy circles. You can breathe in and out however you feel fit for this one. We have 1 more circle, and then you're going to do same arm, switch the direction of your circle. And just keep going nice and easy. These should not be fast and everything should be coming from the shoulder. Just breathing deeply throughout as well. 2 more. And all right, and then 1 more time, just let it hang. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, letting that right arm fully relax, hopefully getting a stretch in the arm, shoulder, or upper back. We have about 15 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and come on out. Now we're going to alternate sides. So just bring that left arm down, and once again, just let that left arm limp. So breathe nice and deeply in through your nose, out through your mouth. Make sure you're not just collapsed fully with that upper back. You want the upper back decently tall. It's okay if you're a little rounded, but just make sure you're letting that left arm go. It never should touch the ground. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, hopefully getting stretching in that left arm, shoulder, or left upper back. About 10 more seconds before we go into some circles. 2, and now using your left shoulder only, make nice, big, easy circles in between your knees and feet. Still making sure that you're letting that left arm just nice and limp. 2 more. And now same arm, switch the direction of your circle. Keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, in whatever fashion you like during this motion. 2 more circles. And then just let the arm dangle. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, hopefully getting that stretching in the left arm, shoulder, or left upper back this time. This circuit does take a little bit, but it is very good for the shoulders. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and very nice work. So come on up nice and tall from right there. Now what I'd like you to do is scoot forwards in your chair. Chest up, lean back. Now you can hold that chair behind you. Some people like putting their elbows into the chair so they can stabilize their chest up. Make sure you're not falling into this pattern like so. So chest up tall. Now start off with legs out straight. From there, what you're gonna do is keep your abs tight and start to pedal your bicycle in a nice, big, circular motion. If you find yourself falling into this pattern, really try to puff that chest back up. If you have to just do single legs, that is completely fine as well. Do whatever works best for you. We have 5, 5, 2, 2, 1, and nice work. Now, seated up nice and tall, grab your paddle. So imaginary kayak paddle, chest up, lean back. Now, paddle your kayak from side to side, breathing out at each side point, breathing in as you bypass the middle. Now you want to keep your chest up tall, only lean as far back as you can without rounding. The more you lean back, the tougher this is. You also want to try to keep your feet on the ground. 5, 5, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and very nice. All right, so let's get into some stretching of the lower body, hugely important. So keep yourself all the way forwards in your chair. Left knee is bent, right leg is out straight. Chest up, making sure you're not just slumping out. Pivot forward at the hips. Right hand travels towards right toes. So I don't care if you are touching your toes, if you're way over here. What we're looking for is a nice mild discomfort or a little bit past it stretch in your hamstring, but or lower back. Sometimes you'll even get it in that calf as well. And just hold. So I'd rather you be away from your toes up tall than slumped over like this, touching. So it's just all about how far you can reach with a nice flat back. And then just hang out, keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. If you can't touch your toe, I like using my left hand to just kind of support my right hand, and then you don't have to sit here and hold it up the whole time. That left hand just helps support. 4, 3, 2, and very nice. Come on out, switch sides. So now right knee is bent, left leg is out straight, chest up, pivot forward at the hips, left hand towards left toe. So remember, no slumping and rounding out. Just keep yourself up as tall as possible. If you want to use that right arm to support the left arm, go for it. Just looking for that mild discomfort or a little bit past it. Stretch in the calf, hamstring, butt, or lower back. You never want to force any stretching. Just go to that mild discomfort point and keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, and come on out. So next, a really good stretch for anybody here that has sciatica or a little bit of lower back funkiness. What you're gonna do is slowly bring your right ankle on your left knee. Now, if you can't get it up there, you could also do right ankle on left shin. It's not gonna yield the same exact results as the stretch will, but it is a good modification. So you all are up like this. You may get some sort of stretching in that right leg, right hip already. But what I want you to do is chest up, pivot forwards at the hips until you get an increased stretch to that mild discomfort or a little bit past it in this right leg, right hip. Sometimes it even wraps around into the right lower back. And then just keep breathing and hold. Make sure, once again, you're not just slumped out, collapsing. You should be chest up, pivoted forward from those hips, and just hold. About 12 seconds. 3, 2, and now slowly with this one, slowly bring that leg down and then switch sides. Left ankle on right knee. Now, same rules. If you cannot get it up there, then just do left ankle on right shin. Now, chest up, pivot forwards at the hips until you get a nice mild discomfort or a little bit past that stretch. Anywhere in that left leg, left hip, left lower back. And just hold. Make sure you're not slumped like this. You want to be chest up tall, pivoted forwards from the hips. And just keep breathing and relax. With this one, since you are pivoted forward, you don't want to look straight ahead. You kind of want to look down just a little bit. That way you have a nice neutral spine. Five, 4, 3, 2, and slowly come on out. Now I want to do one more hip stretch like that. So right ankle on left knee or right ankle on left shin. I would support that right ankle with your left hand and then now pull your right knee across body towards your left armpit. At this point, you can let go of the left hand and then pull it with both hands. If you want to just hug it like so, you can definitely do it like that. Whatever helps you do the motion. Just make sure you're not like this. You don't want to be rounding into it. Keep your chest up, shoulders back, and just sit up nice and tall. This stretch should be in the outer right leg or in the right hip. And just hold, breathe, and relax. Another very good stretch to help out sciatica or a lower back problem. 15 seconds, just relax. Legs are very, very important to stretch in order to prevent any lower back problems. 3, 2, slowly come on out of that. And then alternate sides. Left ankle on right knee or on right shin, whatever you can do. And then pull that left knee across body towards your right armpit. Sit up nice and tall, chest up, shoulders back into that chair. And then hold. Make sure you're not rounding in. And just keep breathing, getting that nice stretch in the outer left leg or left hip. And don't be shocked if you're very tight. It may even go into your left lower back. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly bring that leg down. So now from there, what we're gonna do is toes straight, feet flat, chest up. Now breathe out, stand up, squeeze the butt. And that is it, everybody. So very, very nice work today. Thank you for coming to Tai Yo Ba, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye, everyone.